Alrighty, folks. Well, good evening. Hello, and welcome to another session of our Dawn of the Dales. I'm your Dungeon Master, Dungeon Mister, joined by the majority of our wonderful and luxurious players this evening.
It's made him
Hello?
wonderful.
Hello, Internet.
You know what else is luxurious? These maps. So if you like the map you see, go check out my Patreon. Patreon.com/DungeonMister. Easy to find. You'll find links everywhere. But so if you like them, go check it out. Also, a point of note: if you're watching live, you can and should use those penguin points to help out the players in real time, so you can actually give a little bonuses and buffs. But spend them. But before we start spending penguin points, let's talk about the point of last session before we get into what's going to happen this time. So, last time we start off with Dacron slipping back through the secret passage, warned the party about the insect creatures he'd encountered, leaving a sleeping Boulette behind. The group explored further, found a cluttered room of trinkets, including a large silvery glass orb. And after Arabella disarmed a statue trap, Ralorn kind of pushed ahead, along with her, straight into the same bugs that Dacron had mentioned. But as the fight broke out, Dacron made contact with an entity inside the orb, begging for release. He tried to break it, but Valek stopped him, choosing caution while the others struggled with the swarm. The bugs did overwhelm Arabella, knocking her unconscious, and prompting Ralorn to unleash a sudden bear-like transformation to protect her. Once the creatures were defeated, tensions flared. Arabella and Ralorn seized the orb and shattered it, releasing a spirit called Regret. Valek stormed off into the cavern, startling a giant hyena that actually backed away at his shout. Meanwhile, though, the spirit Regret offered to aid you, so long as your cause remained righteous, or at least leaning good. So you continued downstairs north from the library and discovered a summoning circle, which Aaron activated using an item retrieved from upstairs, called forth a wolf spirit. Dacron and Arabella then uncovered a hidden room with potions and rare components. But opening up the next door revealed a just standard break room where you saw 3 Zentarum. Immediately drew weapons. And of course, with your new allies, Regret and this lupine bestial spirit, you dispatch them all rather quickly. And that is where we're going to pick up. You guys kind of searched them pretty thoroughly, got the coin off the table. And this is where you realized one of them was a Zentarum, because they had a little insignia kind of sewed into like a hidden inseam in one of their jackets. But that is where we are going to pick up.
I did want to ask if there was a water flask or something, because I used mine, so I'm kind of in search for one. Maybe one of these guys had one laying around. I'm gonna kind of
roll me a d6. If you roll below a 4, yes. Yep, there's a water flask. It's half full.
All right.
The other 2 have emptied wineskins. Or rather, more like emptied liquor flasks. They're out of their good stuff. But yeah, you easily find some water.
Do you guys think it would be a good idea to, like, maybe we would need proof that there's Zentarum here? Like, maybe there's a sash we could take with us in case we needed to show it to someone?
I think it's well known that there's Zentarum everywhere. I don't think we need to prove that to anyone.
think we're just
Okay.
here for a book.
We're just here for a book.
It seems like
I
we are
don't- I
finding
don't-
many other things as well.
Yes, well, that tends to be how these things go. Did I already check this door if it was locked? I can't remember.
You were about,
You were about to
to,
open.
and that's where we left off. Where you, actually, let's double check. Did you? No, you did not check the door. You were walked up to it. I think that's where we left off.
Okay. May I check the door?
Sure. How about, are you checking the door? Are you kind of like feeling around it, or are you just kind of giving it a once over, looking to see what might stick out?
I am feeling around it. And
Okay.
I guess just looking at the fucking door. Like a door.
Well, I don't know. I mean, so that's kind of the difference between like perception and investigation. Perception is kind of looking to see if
Okay.
anything stands out, whereas investigation is kind of a more thorough looking
I'd like
over
to
the mechanisms.
investigate the door,
Absolutely, give me an investigation check.
please.
With a 12. Looking it over, seems to be an unlocked door, and as well, not trapped in any way. Seems to actually probably have frequent use as of late. Might be a few spills against the door from wineskin. Maybe even a mark of some daggers or darts. But other than that, it's a door.
Okay. I'll open it.
All right. As you start to open it, it opens up into a kind of longer and wide hallway, which opens up a little further to the south. There'd be doors on either side of you and another door down to your right, which will be left on the map. But further beyond, in a lit chamber that seems to be rather large, you do hear kind of some hushed voices, numerous.
Let's see. Can I sneak for it?
You
And I want to
absolutely
see if I
can.
can
Are you letting your group
hear
know
what
what
the
you're doing?
voices. Yeah. Just be like, you guys stay here. I'm just going to check something out. I'll shout if I need you.
I'm gonna turn to the group and just be like, I don't like this one bit.
She is the professional.
It's true. As Arabella sneaks forward, Arabella, give me a stealth check.
Okie dokie. Stealth. Come on, dice.
Yeah. Creeping through this dim lit hallway, your feet make not a noise at all. Yeah, and you would see looks to be a more plain door to your right, and two other doors to your two doors to your right, and the plain door is on your left, stage right.
Yeah.
Where are you going? What are you doing?
You said that I heard voices
Yeah.
down this way.
Okay, so you're going to
I
go
want to come
investigate the voices?
Yes, please.
Absolutely. Yeah, creeping down here kind of at the edge of this hallway where it opens up into... That's probably where you'll see most things here, where you stop right there probably. because that's where you'll start to see people kind of
Okay.
in very
Yeah.
plain view. I'm going to stop you before you engage. But
Okay.
yeah, here the walls of this large, spacious chamber, decorated with frescoes that depict what looks to be a venerable orc. Black robes. You can kind of see a curving wall here, which you can kind of make out looks to be showing an orc forging some weapon. It's hard to tell based on your point of view. But the southern wall, which you get probably the best view of, looks to be the same orc, stocking a grand library, perhaps the one you were just in, with books. However, the west wall looks to depict that same orc scribing a book filled with magical runes. And an actual book identical to the one in the fresco rests face out on a shelf kind of like in the wall, blending in extremely well with the painting. Several columns support the ceiling and the space. Inside, you can see a tall, thin human, kind of a voluminous cloak, inspecting the book on the shelf. Well, an armed human looks on, very similar to some that you just encountered. And you can hear, well, you can easily see a few bored Kenku kind of looking about, kind of looking at each other more. But you would easily see them in this space.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, and they wouldn't see your presence, but there would be talking and hushed voices. It seems like the robed individual is less talking, more quietly inspecting. That's what you see.
Okay. Okay. I'll do the right thing and I'll head back.
Okay, fair enough. Did you pass by the doors previously, unseen behind?
We can go to them next.
Absolutely,
Okay.
creeping down the hall to join with your friends.
Okay. We have a couple of Kenku, an armored, I assume human, guard, and a person who looks like they actually have a brain. And the book is there. Or at least I highly suspect that it is the book. Also, this wizard was an absolute narcissist.
Okay. That is not surprising.
Yeah.
As I fix my hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Takes one to know one.
So should we just go there and take the book and get out?
We're going to have to get rid of them first. They are surrounding the book. Otherwise, I would have tried to sneak it out, but I don't think I'm that good.
Do you want to check these doors before then? If we start something in that room, others could possibly come out and flank us.
I
Can check the
understand your
keyhole.
thought process. My thought is that either way, even if there are people in those rooms, if we engage in a fight with one of them, then it's going to alert the others. Like, there is no situation where if there are others in this area, that they're not going to be alerted. So
At least if we
instead
attack
of
the main room,
fighting
we
in a
can get the book. Yes.
instead of fighting in an enclosed space like the corridor or in a small room, the area in which they're standing in is a lot bigger. We have a lot better movement in there. So if we do get attacked by others as well, they're not
Maybe we
going to have a
should.
major.
Then maybe we should say who's going in what order.
I think it really matters at this. Like the hall's not small. Like it's a decent sized hall. It's
Okay.
not like those small halls the other way. I don't think it really matters what order we go in. I think probably Relawn definitely should go first at least.
As long as everyone follows and people don't stay behind as he looks at most of the group.
Hey, the dog will go with you.
That was my thought as well.
All right. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
All right. As Rawhorn would slowly move down the hall.
And the dog will walk next to him.
Absolutely. Yeah, as you guys kind of start to march down the hall as a group.
Yeah, as I'm following suit, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay. And probably by the time you get to the end of the hall, noting all the things that Arabella had noticed as well, the tall, thin human would kind of blinking slowly at you as her head turns. Ah, you must be working for Myrna. Well, congratulations. It's really quite remarkable that you've dispatched those and come so far. But I haven't come all this way to surrender the Nathlum now. I will allow you to leave now and consider yourselves lucky. As you guys would probably be... We'll put you guys down there. That's probably where you would be by the time they all see you.
No, thank you. I've been offered quite a generous payout. I would like the book, please.
As generous as giving you your lives to live out however you see fit. Just far from here.
Bold of you to assume my life is worth much.
Now that is a shame. As she kind of gives a signal, kind of just raising a finger. And with both sides ready, we're going to roll initiative just right then and there. As
We see the book.
yeah, it'd be right behind her.
I have a question for you, DM.
Yeah.
In a situation like that, could I, as he was saying something like, I'll let you leave with your life, or I'm sorry, her, leave with your life type of deal. Could I have cast thaumaturgy and like had my voice boom and my eyes light up to maybe intimidate the guard with her to like lay down your arm and you'll see the light of day tomorrow? Is that something?
I would say you could have, but the moment has passed.
Right. Now, I just wanted to know for future reference.
Yeah.
I thought about cutting you off, but I didn't know if I could or not.
As we roll initiative here. The Kenku suck. All does good. No, the Kenku got the 5. She got a 21. So with that, I'm gonna go to Nerves or witch hunt? Your call.
Nerves.
Nerves?
I vote
No
nerves.
nerve.
Okay. As
Don't know
the...
why, but I'm nervous.
What?
I said I don't know why, but I'm nervous, so it fits.
Yeah. As the obvious mage steps out... Actually, she'll step behind. Or ally. Kind of as she's stepping, waving her arm out as the air kind of forms a dagger just floating over her hands as she starts to speak an incantation before the dagger twists around and faces you guys as it launches out towards the center of you. I'll roll for it. As it launches out towards Arabella. As Hal cast Ice Knife towards Arabella. Getting a 16 to hit you, Arabella.
Yep.
Alrighty. You will take a whopping total of 8 points of piercing damage. As the icy knife sticks into you, it ruptures and explodes, spitting all around. I will need everyone to give me a dexterity save.
Including me?
Yes.
My dice do not like me today.
You guys are level 2. 13's not bad. As
I pray
Got
for
so used to level 15 up higher.
as the knife explodes. Arabella. Actually, everyone except for Valex. Wait, what are we missing on there? Are we missing anyone? No. Everyone besides Valex succeeds.
Well, bestial spirit.
Yes, roll one for
Wait.
the bestial spirit. Yes, that's what we're missing. Yes. All but Valex succeed. And everyone takes 4 points of damage, while Valex, you take 8 points of cold damage as frigid shards shatter around. And then she's going to step behind the pillar, getting cover. This could have been easy for you. Ending her turn. Taking us to Aaron.
You forgot to roll for regret.
Oh,
right.
she's not going to beat Aaron. Thank you. Aaron, what are you doing?
I will move forward a bit here so I can see a little bit more into the room.
Oh, yes, I can see into the room
and
indeed.
I will, as I move forward, I bring out my sword and I swing forward in an arc. And as I swing, a arc of fire goes out and casts burning hands.
Okay. Burning hands. I believe you'll get, yeah, both the armored guy and the Genkyu. Oh, so there you will actually get her too. But 12. Dexterity saves.
DC 13.
The Kenku got a 17. I
That's
accidentally rolled
more.
twice for the Kenku. The robed individual, who is Powell Nickham, got a 21. While the padded armor individual with the metal helmet also seems quite dexterous, but did roll a nat 1. I don't know why he's got advantage turned on. But yeah, he'll take the full brunt of that 12 points of fire, while the others take half.
Behind me, the bestial spirit runs up and tries to bite out at the armored individual.
All right.
12 to hit.
A 12 misses. Actually, I was wrong. This one actually has real armor. Aha.
Which one?
The one that you attacked.
That's everything I can do.
All right. That will take us to Velex.
So I am going to use one of my innate sorcery points.
Yeah.
So I will click that off. And then I am going to, because that's a bonus action. So I am going to conjure
to get a spell slot?
No, what it says is that my spell save, the DCs, my spell save DC of my spells increases by 1.
So
I have
using
advantage.
Innate sorcery.
Yeah, my innate sorcery.
So you're not using a sorcery point. Innate sorcery.
Oh,
what? Yeah. What is your innate sorcery as you turn it on?
Just like a flash of green, and if anybody was paying attention to me, it's kind of like Valek isn't there anymore. You know, like his charming demeanor, as they would have noticed by now, is kind of gone, and it's just a serious attitude, almost like someone else has taken over. And just with like a pissed off attitude, I suppose, I'm going to cast out Sleep kind of behind the see if I can tag it for you there, in this area here.
Yeah.
To where it would affect the guy and the person behind the pillar.
Yeah. What does the sleep look like as you cast it? Or as it appears there? Is it more just like kind of
a bunch of?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say it's like a mystical green above their head, almost like lullaby tunes.
Okay.
Let's see. Find it. Yeah.
Go ahead and let me know what the DC is. And it's a wisdom save?
13. Yes.
Okay.
And then I have or I guess
it's plus
it goes
1 to your
by
DC.
1.
Yeah,
plus 1, so 14.
No, so that's why it's a 13. Right?
No. It would be a 14. It's originally a 13.
So toggle it on, and it will increase those. But yes, so it will be a 14. As the man starts to kind of lean back and forth, as the wizard get a 16.
Well, I'll take 1.
But he is incapacitated.
And then to end my turn, I'll move up a little bit, trying to get a better view. But I also want to get the hell out of the way of people running by.
Sure.
And that's it.
That will take us to this guy who is incapacitated. Is his speed 0 with sleep with incapacitated? What am I thinking of?
It says each creature 5 foot. Yes, wisdom saving throw or have incapacitated condition. And then you have to repeat the save. If you fail the second save, then you're unconscious.
Yeah.
And you go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of gets there. Incapacitated though. Can they move? Anyone remember?
I don't think they can move at all, no.
Stun is the one that they can still move in.
Gotcha.
So.
Yes. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, as he just kind of woozes back and forth, and we'll make another save at the end of his turn. As he kind of shakes awake, pulling his blade out. Actually, his blade was already out. But he is not asleep. But he was incapacitated for the turn, rendering him useless for that moment. which will end. His turn's already over, taking us to Regret. As Regret. It's weird, but Arabella, you would just hear this tone behind you as you get healed for 8 healing from this healing tone.
Told you that come in handy.
And Regret isn't the one who wants to run forward. Regret will kind of float above, like over here. I just don't want her to be in the way. And a burst of light shoots out towards Genkyo.
Ooh, nice.
As the burst of light explodes the Genku into feathers, as feathers go flying everywhere. As you just hear, "Ah!" Oh. That'll take us to Dacron.
Okay. When that happens, I don't need to worry about that. I can see from here. That guy looks particularly mean.
Yeah, he's hard. He's not incapacitated anymore. He passed his save.
Oh.
All right. Well, then maybe he'll get wisped. I would like to attack him with a starry wisp.
All right.
18 to hit.
18 does hit.
6 points of radiant damage.
He'll take 6 points as he illuminates and cannot turn invisible.
And then I will step out of the way and lay right on.
All right. Taking us to Raylorn.
All right, so I'm gonna mute it. Okay, so we're gonna rush down there, right beside, and then we're gonna attack this guy with. We're gonna go with the Warhammer.
Okay. 10
10
is gonna miss.
Miss.
As he just kind of dodges out of the way, kind of right as he starts to wake up.
That'll be it, because I don't have anything else
All right. That will
I
take
can
us
do right now.
to the Kenku. And both of them... One of them starts to kind of shake some... a little bit of dark light around. And kind of almost repeats what Powell said. This could have been easy. And as the area here illuminates, I would like for Aaron, Raylorn, and the Bestial Spirit to give me dexterity saves. What is that one?
Aaron 18, Bestial Spirit 7.
All right. As this kind of dark black light sticks to both Raylorn and the spirit, the wolf. And then they're going to go hide behind a pillar. Ah! The other Kenku is going to... hop over here. And... also repeat the same phrase. This could have been easy. But almost like kind of stretching it a little more. And throws, at advantage, a darkened force dagger at the wolf. Getting a 9 to hit with the advantage.
Dang. Nope.
And then it will...
Bolt bites it out of the air.
Yeah. As it dissipates. And then he will run to protect Powell. Ending his turn. Taking us to Arabella.
Okay, dokie. Alrighty. Now let's see. I'm just gonna shoot this guy.
Yeah.
If I can, please.
You absolutely can. You can absolutely try.
Thank you. For fuck's sake.
As it clinks off of his armor, he doesn't even move. But you get him right in the shoulder plate. As he is actually wearing armor.
My hand still feels a bit sore from the ice.
Anything else for Arabella?
I I'd like to hide.
Where would you like to hide at in this open hallway?
That's what I was thinking. Where do I want to hide?
There are pillars up ahead.
Yeah.
Pillar.
But the good hiding spots behind the pillar have already been taken.
Can I hide behind Dacron?
No, because you are not a halfling. You are just as big as he is.
Boo.
I would argue Ralorn you could hide behind, but
Yeah.
only because he's so big.
I'm just gonna step up there.
That will take us to the mage, who is going to double check something. Sidestep over. Oof, that's dangerous though. We go for the sure thing. Do we risk it for the biscuit?
Risk it for the biscuit.
Nah, she's not that risky. Yeah, so Erin would probably be the only one to see this as she starts to inhale. As like almost like opposite of speaking incantations, it's that like inhale talking, as the wind that inhales starts to rumble, and a blast of air exhales out of her into this kind of thunderous boom. I would like Ralorn and Aaron to give me a Constitution saving throw as Thunderwave is unleashed. Alright.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Can you guys roll for me?
As you each take 6 points of thunder damage, half of 13.
Oh. Oof.
As Powell will step back once more.
I need some healing, definitely.
And then actually go over here to get more cover. Taking us to Aaron Thesserin, who is wounded.
Don't feel good. Book still on the wall, or she picked the book up?
The book would be next to the Kenku now.
Okay. I will move forward. Item interaction. Can I pick the book up?
I would say give me a sleight of hand check against the Kenku's AC to kind of reach behind them.
17.
Sure, yeah.
And then I will Shocking Grasp the Kenku with a natural 20.
Yeah.
12 points of lightning damage.
He is shocked. Shocking.
I will then back the fuck up.
Okay.
And the Beast of Spirit will take a bite.
Okay. Take a bite out of crime.
15 to hit.
Misses.
And that's all she wrote.
Taking us to Valix.
This Kenku to the south has not been hurt, right?
Aaron just grabbed them with electricity, or kind of whipped out electricity toward them, as they are kind of still in the middle of being jolted. So they are being racked with electrical energy in this very moment.
I'm gonna move. Would that still give her like half cover? I can see her icon plain as day, but I want to make sure that I get a good shot on her.
She would have partial cover, just based on the. I just didn't cover the pillars as much, just so you could kind of see. You can kind of see around them. It's not perfect.
Yeah.
Not from this.
Well, I'm just trying to get a shot to where she doesn't have cover.
No, then come down here.
If the cast is still... Okay. Am I able to squeeze by the Kenku without him getting an opportunity attack?
No, you cannot squeeze by the Kenku.
Okay.
Kenku doesn't have a reaction.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
But you still can't squeeze by their space.
Right, yeah.
Are you saying that I can't go by him?
Correct.
Okay, well, I can see her plain as day right in front of the dude. Am I gonna, since he doesn't have a reaction, am I gonna roll at disadvantage because I'm casting a spell?
Yeah. Technically.
Yeah, technically.
If it's a ranged attack.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's lame.
Because they're not incapacitated, they just don't. They're still moving around. They just don't have reactions, so they're still in your face, kind of squawking.
I just didn't know if he didn't
easy.
have that.
This could have been easy.
Well, you made it difficult. I'm gonna go ahead and mind sliver that Kenku then.
Okay. This kind of energy shoots out into their brain. They got an 8.
To the brain. Right, cool. Damage. I'll take it.
Yeah, as they just kind of collapse there. For a few seconds more, they keep mumbling, "This could have been easy, this could have been easy," before
and then I'll move
quiet.
I'll move back and try to get a little bit of cover behind this pillar then.
All right. That will take us to the soldier. The soldier is going to, with his sword in hand, strikes out towards Rattlorn. Go fishing. Getting a 23 to hit Rattlorn.
Definitely hits.
As you take 8 points of piercing and
you're definitely going to go down because I was at 2.
At which point he will kind of shoulder check the wolf. And I need the bestial spirit to give me a strength saving throw.
12.
12 does succeed. As he's not super strong. Yeah, probably the same strength as the wolf at this point, but shoulder to shoulder, he is stuck there. Pal, I'm hurt. Ending his turn, taking us to regret. Regret Can see Ralorn. Can't, actually. So... I bet she can see Aaron. Aaron, you would hear a short tone as regret gives you a healing tone. What am I doing there? What are we doing? Aaron, you get 7 healing.
Ooh, that feels good.
As you kind of feel regret stretching her capabilities. And her light kind of flickers and doesn't fade entirely, but you can see it stretch beyond her capabilities. Taking us to Dacron.
We'll step out from behind this pillar. And yeah, let's just keep blasting the armored individual.
Alright.
Starry Wisp. 13.
Misses.
Yep.
As they knock your wisp away.
I don't necessarily want to get closer.
But do you want to get further?
No, not much further. We'll step back one. Is this pillar like blocking movement?
This one?
Like if Arabella wanted to get in front of me, is that pillar gonna like?
No, she could totally get in front of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will stay right there.
Alright. Ralorn. I would like a death saving throw, please. As
You got
Ralorn
it, fish.
takes a breath and eyes blink up. Ralorn, what are you doing?
Hell yeah.
He's gonna stand up and he's gonna hit the the knight with his warhammer.
When he does hit, yeah. As he's kind of still shoulder checking, knocking away the light. As you just
For
hammer
12.
into him, he gets knocked back. His eyes in surprise for a brief moment before his eyes close one final time. Just a quick ugh as he slides to the ground.
And I'm just gonna move back there a little bit because he's hurt, and that'll be it.
Alright, that will take us to the other Kenku. The Kenku will run up. Simply state, this could have been easy. And launch a Blade of Shadows. Actually, wait, where were they? No, they can't get there. So yeah, they'll just go here. Launching a Blade of Shadows at the wolf. At advantage. Getting a 19 against the wolf. The wolf takes 6 points of necrotic damage. And then they will kind of go behind a pillar themselves. Taking us to Arabella.
Okay. Okie dokie. These past there. And I'm not gonna be able to get a sneak attack on anyone. Oh well. I'm gonna try and hit the Kenku.
All
Please.
right. And we'll say they will have half cover, so just +2 to their AC.
Okay. Come on, dice. Fuck me, dude.
14 just misses as your crossbow bolt hits the pillar right beside their faces. You can see their eyes in exclamation as they are surprised. But it just barely misses.
Okay.
Anything else for Arabella?
But what I'd really like to do is be able to get to about here, like here or here, and then take cover there. But there's people in the way. It's 5.
Well, I mean, I would say in open spaces like this, I'm not really that worried about moving through ally squares. It's really just those tight hallways, you know, doorways and such that I really care about it.
Okay.
Oh.
In that case, I'm going to come up to here.
Try and hide behind the pillar.
And try and hide behind the pillar, please.
All right. Yeah, give me a stealth check. You seem relatively hidden. But you are hiding right under a lantern.
Yeah.
I didn't think.
Well, it was either that or hide on top of the body of a dead bird.
That'll take us to Powell's turn. Unhand the book, you heathen! And she will cast. Just this kind of white swirl of white and purple energy erupt from her hands, shoots out towards Aaron. Getting a 21 to hit.
Jesus Christ.
21 will hit.
As Aaron, you will take 14 points of radiant damage. Actually, force damage, sorry.
That's too many. I go down.
She looks to the Kenku. Get the book!
Good thing I got healed, though.
It is. It very much is. Powell will go back to get cover. That'll take us to Aaron. You'll roll us a death saving throw, please. Alrighty. That will take us to Valix.
So Valix is going to step forward a little bit. See Arabella, glance down, kind of tiptoe over her. Pardon me. And then, can I move? Yeah, he's dead. I'm going to move over here. And I am going to, let me get to it so I'm not telling you the wrong one. I am going to use a quicken spell.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Firebolt twice at the woman that wants our book. It's our book, goddammit.
She found it first. Yeah, go ahead, give me 2 Firebolt attacks. Both at advantage because of your innate sorcery. The first will.
First one is a crit.
Yep. First will be a crit. Don't forget you're at advantage, so.
Well, it's a 20 and 25. Do you want me to roll again?
Mm-hmm.
I just figured they both hit.
It's one of the
So the first one is a crit.
Oh.
It's just in case she crit.
Again, toggle on your innate sorcery when you have it on in your character sheet. It'll automatically do all this stuff. But yeah, the first one will be a crit.
It is, yeah, it's toggled on. Innate sorcery. Yeah, it's on.
Under the effect button. It's the same place where mage armor is.
Sorry. Innate sorcery.
Not in the bonus actions. It's under your attacks. You'll see
under the combat.
Yes, under combat, under your attacks, you'll see weapon mastery, then effect. Toggle on mage armor because you have that on. Toggle on innate sorcery because you have that on. and it will automatically do
Oh,
all of these things.
Yep, I was under the wrong place. Sorry. And then I will firebolt one more time.
Both of them hit, the first being a critical hit. So roll that crit damage from the chat window. For 6 fire. And then roll the regular damage.
Damage.
For 3. She will take 9 points of fire damage.
And I think I have a little bit of movement left. Is there any way... Can I stand on a dead body? Like, could I get cover? Okay.
You're not going to get cover from it. It's a Kenku. They're like the size of a half.
Well, no, I meant because of the pillar.
Oh,
the pillar there.
Pillar, yeah, you'll get cover from the pillar, depending on, location,
Yeah, that's it for Valence.
All right. That will take us to Regret, who floats over to Aaron. As kind of breathing into you, almost as kind of light hovering over you. Aaron, your next death save will be at advantage. That's about all she can do.
Is she still, is that within her capabilities, or is she still trying to go beyond her capabilities?
She's about expended. She is about expended. But that will end her turn, taking us to Dacron.
I hate to make what she did not important, but
yeah, she doesn't know what
I'm going to go over here to Dacron, or I am Dacron. I'm going to go over here to Aaron and feed him one of those potions we found.
Absolutely, you will. As you can almost hear a sigh of relief from Regret. Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
5 hit points.
All right.
It's like half my HP.
Aaron, you have 5 hit points.
That's all I can do.
All right.
Oh.
That will take us to Ralorn.
Let's see, what's the range? 30 feet. We're gonna try to throw a javelin at the Kenku.
Right. They will have cover. Just plus 2 to their AC, though. Nothing major. It is enough.
12, I missed.
As your javelin skids off of the column there, sticks into the wall next to the Kenku.
Okay, so it misses.
Yep. As the Kenku shouts out, "Get the book!"
All right, and then in that case, he's gonna tell everyone to just get out, as he's gonna back away himself because they got the book already. So
Aaron had it in his hands as he fell unconscious.
Yeah, but it's right there.
Yeah, it is right there.
So he's just gonna start backing up.
Okay. That will take us to the Kenku. As get the book, runs up to the right, probably. Yeah, the bestial spirit and Valex will have opportunity attacks if you have a weapon, Valex.
I cannot
20?
use
Yeah.
the. Oh dang, nice! I can't use the true strike sickle, can I?
Absolutely.
I know
not.
I can use the sickle. Okay, that's what.
Can you use a sickle?
You cannot cast
True
a spell
strike.
unless you have the combat caster, warcaster.
Man, a 2 to 1 on the damage dice.
Okay, there it is.
18,
Jeez.
18 does hit the Kenku.
Nice.
Roll some damage for 3 as the Kenku hobbles away and tries to wrest the book from Aaron.
No, this is my book.
So,
Go bubble.
Aaron, I would like for you to give me a strength or dexterity save at disadvantage.
16.
Okay. Yeah, you're kind of... Get the book! Get the book! Screaming into you as trying to wrest the book from your hands. But does not succeed.
I just
Taking
kind of lay on,
yeah.
kind of like laying on my back and like rolling back and forth,
Mhm.
kicking my legs out.
As they're just kind of reaching. No, get the book! Reaching over you. Taking us to Arabella.
Okay. Up. Stab, stab. Please.
All right.
Stab, stab.
Stab that Kenku. At advantage.
Oh, I advantage.
Yeah, go
Yes,
for it.
I'll roll again. Just...
Well, both will hit. And then
and
roll some of that
then
sweet
I've
sneak
got
attack.
Sneak attack.
Yeah, for 11 points as you jab this dagger into the side of the Kenku as they fall limp on top of Aaron's legs.
Our fucking book.
Anything else for Arabella?
There really is no advantageous place. No,
There's
I
a
think I'll
pillar.
stay here. There's a pillar.
I mean, you could hide, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, I'll hide again. Try to hide again.
All right. That'll take us to... Yeah, you're well hidden. Take us to Powell's turn. As... Powell. Will... You will pay for this assault on my honor. As she runs away.
I cast Thaumaturgy and say, submit. No? I can't do that?
You do not have a reaction. She runs away.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Try
that's
it.
okay.
Pretty far.
Be none of
It's up to you if you want to pursue. You absolutely can.
I honestly, I think that Valix would. Like, I personally think that I would be running after.
Okay.
You know, she was saying that we're not going to live, or, you know, leave and you might see the light of day. No.
But yes,
But it's
Aaron,
kinda
what are you
like-
doing?
Yeah.
I will stand up, holding the book, and she ran off down that way.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll just stand up and kind of dust myself off.
Okay. Dust yourself off. That will take us to Valex.
Yeah, I'm going to pursue.
Okay. Pursue at will. That is your movement.
Yes, sir.
Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, actually, I don't have any concentration up. I'd like, if I could talk right. I'd like to cast Blade Ward on myself because I know that I'm pursuing somebody, but I'm not sure what's going to happen.
All right. As you
So
are
I'm
in
not-
pursuit.
Yeah.
Does anyone else following Valex?
Nope.
Dacron, Ralorn,
I've been tasked
Arabella?
to keep these idiots alive, so I should follow.
It's up to you guys. Or you can, or do you say anything to him? It's up to you. Entirely what you want to do.
Ralorn would probably just say to the group, someone go down there so the kid doesn't get himself killed.
I like that. Honestly, I got to tell you, I like that. The kid, yeah.
Is Dacron going after him?
Yeah, but I'm gonna give Ralorn the other health potion before I leave.
Okay, just toss it over to him.
Yeah. And then, I mean, I'm not like sprinting, but.
So let's see, 2d4.
You're gonna
2
drink
plus
it
2.
right
8.
now. All right. Fair enough. Anything else for Dacron? It was no action, just to toss over a potion.
No, I don't feel like dashing and being the first one there, so.
Yeah. Ralorn drinks the potion as a bonus action. Anything you would like to do after that?
No, I think he's gonna stay here just to make sure that Aaron is safe since he's got the book.
All right. Arabella.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
At that point, you would notice a door open.
Oh, damn.
Going
She's in
into the library.
Okay. Probably gonna get myself killed. Bonus action dash.
Okay. As you round the corner, you would see Powell. Actually, no, you wouldn't. Because the bonus action. You would see a puff of smoke or mist dissipating in the center of the room. You'd be maybe briefly catch a glimpse of Powell as they, wide-eyed, almost like an owl, blink at you and just give a horrible kind of scolding look of contempt. Wide-eyed, though. Wide-eyed contempt. Before, it's just a brief moment. Puff of smoke and mist.
Okay, so she's gone. She's teleported. I don't do magic. I just do one more step there, and it's like, yeah, typical.
Alright.
Fucking magic people.
And there we will certainly hop out of combat.
Yeah.
But, Valex, you can still continue pursuing if you would like to attempt to.
Yeah, I was going to say that I kind of like ran forward as she started disappearing. You know, I'm running and I chuck a fireball and
Oh, you wouldn't even see her at that point. She's way gone.
Well, then I'm going to kind of like yell out in frustration, just like, I'm mad at the situation.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd look over to Arabella because I didn't see what transpired and just kind of like, why didn't you stop her?
Arabella doesn't say anything. She just looks at him, raises her eyebrows in a very much a mum look, if you know what I mean.
Oh, shit. I back down immediately.
She teleported Valex. That's what people with magic do. They send off a bunch of big spells, and then when the going gets tough, they disappear.
Well, maybe she left a clue, and I'll kind of like, kind of where she disappeared. I'm looking for something. I'm
Sure.
frustrated at the situation.
But Aaron is holding quite the dome.
Well, it looks
It's
pretty
just
safe.
a very
I guess.
simple,
I'm not gonna go.
nondescript, but thick
That's
tome.
all.
Gray canvas.
There are 2 doors down here.
There are also 2 doors down there. There is still much to be discovered in this space.
Okay, I'm gonna start investigating the doors, please.
Okay. While you're investigating the doors, what's everyone else doing?
Rallor, not knowing that this connects, he would just circle back around and then go here.
Yep.
Since he hasn't seen the let's just go right there. Beside the door.
Okay.
I'd like to look around and see if there's a reason why they're burning these books. Do they coincide with the people that we've come across?
I would say it doesn't seem there's any rhyme or reason to the books that were piled there. They're random books. It was you know what? Give me a religion or an arcana check. And Arabella, give me an investigation check as you search both these doors here. Yeah. Valix, you're not quite certain what that creature was that you saw that was standing atop the books when you first entered that room, but don't see any rhyme or reason to the books placed here. They seem disheveled, and some of them seem quite ordinary. In fact, the majority of them do. As Arabella, you look over these doors, look over one, it looks pretty good. Look over the second, it looks pretty good.
Okay. I start opening doors.
All right. Which door are you opening first?
The one that Felix is in front of.
All right.
Because we haven't gone in that direction, I don't
As
think.
Valix is searching through the books for a while, it'll take you a minute to look through the books.
Yeah, absolutely. I just like seeing the character icons. Honestly, that's why I moved
Fair
back.
enough. Yeah, Arabella, as you step forward, opening this next chamber, to the south, looks like a handsome bed chamber, decorated mostly in black and grays, black and gray tapestries lining the walls, even a black canopy bed, and kind of like over the mostly enclosed bed here, and a stout black wooden bedstand, nice black armoire, kind of like black walnut.
Oh, black walnut's nice.
It seems like a nice little, well-appointed bedroom.
Are there any drawers on the desk?
It would seem the desk, though it looks fancy, is mostly just a writing desk. There's not really any actual drawers on it. It's a nice, just kind of like a writing table, less of a desk. There is nothing on it.
Huh.
It looks nice. Anything of value?
Not that I've seen.
It looked like someone's been sleeping in here.
No. This looks A, not dusty, B, not used at all. Not in a long time. It looks like they just bought the place, like fresh off the showroom floor.
Some sort of spell keeping it fresh.
Or perhaps the door was shut for so long.
There would still be dust.
It's an airtight door.
It might be.
Right.
But if there's still it, I'm not going to have this fight. Sorry.
It's an airtight.
I'm not going to have this argument.
Because magic, that's why.
D&D.
For some reason, there's magic. Somehow Palpatine returned.
Oh God.
Just suspend your disbelief. It's a clean room, okay?
Okie dokie. Next door.
I would say go and give me an insight check, Arabella. Just for funsies.
Insight. What a
Okay.
great one.
As you're kind of like leaving the room, your head kind of turns back towards that very nice black walnut armoire. Seems much more elaborate than the desk.
What type of person has an armoire? So pretentious. Can I look at the armoire?
Yeah. It's very there's a small little latch on the front of it. It's a nice armoire. Like I said, black walnut. It's fancy carvings on it, like very, very fancy.
Okay. I pulled the latch.
Yeah. As you
Mm-hmm.
pull the latch, it opens up to reveal kind of nice robes, mostly black, with, occasional like one shade of another. Black with like a blue stripe or black with like a purple stripe. Other black clothing. Apparently Lethkantos was emo. But there is a shelf on the back of the armoire that you can plainly see a small key. As well as next to it is a platinum ring.
Ooh.
And it's a small little key.
Okay. I would like to unlock it, please.
Oh, there's no lock. There's just a small key.
That's the key.
You said there was a lock, I swear.
No.
I'd like to take the key
Yeah, you get the key. There's a key and a ring.
A key and a ring.
and the ring. And
some
what I'm going to do
black
is...
robes.
Black
yeah,
robes.
you guys can choose from those.
Black robe, black clothing.
Aaron, can you look at this ring? And I hand him the ring. So it may just be platinum. It may be something special. I don't know. But could you look at it for me, please?
Oh, is you talking to me? As I'm like reading through this book, the Nathlum.
There's a lot
yes.
to read through.
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Oh yes, excuse me. And I'll take the ring. This may take a few moments.
That's okay.
And I'll bring out my spell book and I can start doing a den out. Actually, can I just kind of see if I can sense it be magical at all? If I need to identify it?
Yeah, give me a history check.
15.
This is a wedding ring.
Oh,
He was married?
not appear to be magical in any way. This represents commitment to another person.
Mm-hmm. Platinum wedding band.
Oh. So the shackle, I see.
It's worth 50 gold. I'll say that.
That's what a wedding band is, isn't it? A shackle?
That was the joke.
Okay, I'll take it.
This individual
seeing it?
sort of necromancer or anything? Do we know?
Not that you know of.
I think the consensus was that he was morally grey, but not that morally grey.
I am so sorry, Arabella. There is actually a drawer on the table. You would have easily found it. It's maybe already partially open. There's a book in it. Huh.
Ah, great. There's people in here that like books.
More books.
Can I look at what the book is?
It looks like
Is
a
it
journal.
just a fancy fucking writing book? Of course it is.
In a language that nobody speaks or reads.
And it's in Orcish.
Just because nobody took Orcish.
We can read it later.
I'll be honest,
Yeah.
Orcish doesn't really make sense with a lot of our party members.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Well, next time we have some time, I can read it. Or I think I can allow somebody else to read it. I don't have to read it. Nope, self-only.
It's something.
Yeah.
You have a spell that can make you understand different languages.
Yes, but I cannot speak different languages.
That would have helped me so much throughout my life.
And it's not... it gets about 70 to 80% of the correct wording. It doesn't do so well with colloquialisms.
Oh, yes.
Or I guess you would consider it jargon. Either arcane, divine, or otherwise.
Well, it's hard to translate a word when there's not a word. That's the same as it in your language, I guess.
But it's quite handy in most applications.
Well, in that case, I'll give this to you. I hand him the journal.
All right.
A journal? Wait, is the journal locked?
No. It's a
Alright,
very
so we have a
plain-
tiny key that we don't know what to do with.
It kind of reminds you of the lock that you opened up earlier.
We got all the dust.
Yeah.
So we've already bypassed. Yeah. Such is life.
While
Yeah,
they're
unless
doing
any
this,
of you are particularly... Pun?
go ahead. But
Unless any of you are particularly interested in the clothing, I think we should perhaps move on to the next room. Don't know how long that
honestly,
lady
it
is going
wouldn't
to
be a
stay
bad
away.
idea to grab at least one of those outfits.
If you would like a black outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
I never know. I might go emo.
Yeah. There's no shoes,
Not my style.
but there are
You're not already?
pantaloons, kind of loose blouses, and cloaks and robes.
not exactly my vibe, but well, to each their
Your
own.
cup of tea?
It's definitely for probably a wider waisted individual, but you can always cinch it
Juice.
because they are it was for an orc, full blooded.
I do believe there was another door.
Would you say that while they're doing this, I could have made my way back to search that guard to see maybe if he's got
Absolutely.
like some orders? Okay.
Yeah, searching the soldier here. He does have a suit of kind of dark splint armor on, as well as a short sword that looks to have some dried residue on it that is since no longer usable. And a heavy crossbow. Actually, no, he doesn't have one. So just the sword, splint armor, with heavy boots on, heavy sabatons.
No, like, note or anything like that that's gonna kind of give orders or anything
No.
along those lines? Okay.
Does Valak say what he finds on the body or not?
Well, I was thinking about stuff for, since the rust armor tore through a bunch of things. If there was anything that would I notice anything from
It looks
that
very
would
similar to the
be
armor Raylorn was wearing before it was eaten by rust.
Yeah, then absolutely I would bring it to Raylorn's attention that maybe it would be a good idea for him to swap some things out.
If it's Splint, he's definitely gonna switch it out.
Like it would be
For his own armor.
ill-fitting, but you could definitely make it work. Loosen some straps here and there. It is darker than your current attire, but
Yeah, it's
you know,
not something Frolon would be
Yeah.
worried about.
maybe
yeah,
get it
so-
adjusted when you're in town, or if one of you's a smith, you can absolutely get adjustments done, or have them done.
Yeah, so let's add a Splint armor.
But as you're looking through a bedroom, others are looking through dead bodies. There are still other doors to explore in the lost library of Letcantos. But they have
Yeah, I'd like
already
to
retrieved.
get the group. Oh,
Go on.
I was going to say I'd like to get the group together and tell them about the doors to the north, or if everybody's satiated with the fact that we have our book. I'm down for exploring, but if they want to leave.
Well, we'll find out when we come back on break, as we already have the Nathlum, so perhaps they'll want to explore more, perhaps not. But there is more to be explored. So stay tuned, stick around. We'll be back in a few.
Peace.
All right, folks, we are back in it. And last we left off, after we have retrieved the Nathlum, but there is more to explore within the library of Letcantos. Also, Powell Nickham, the mage who worked with the Zentarum to retrieve the Nathlum before you, had escaped. So, that is something you might have to contend with at some point in the future, but we're here now as we resume back from our looting and exploring. What are you guys up to?
Well, Frolon would just take the Splint armor from the dead guy, but
Okay.
he's being told by Valix.
I'll give that wedding ring back over to Arabella, and I'll get back into reading the Nathlum.
Okay.
This book's in Orcish, so is your book the book we're looking for?
It is definitely.
Yes, this is the one we're looking for. Yes.
What's it all about?
I haven't really had a chance to look at it quite yet.
Poisons. It's
Looks
mostly
like
mostly poisons.
mostly ingredients for different making people sick, killing them.
There are 2 spells in it that can be copied into spellbooks.
Oh,
Once you're
these
high
pages
enough
look
level.
useful.
But this is the Nathlum.
Nathlum.
It explains the process to create several poisons, as well as making elixirs of health. But also, it has 2 spells in it that can be copied into a spellbook. It can't be used to cast spells, it's not a spellbook itself, but it has Glyph of Warding and the Maze spell, both in there. Very unique, odd spells.
And this is being shared. Like
No.
they're opening. Okay.
That is what Aaron is reading about at the moment.
And I
Very
do.
interesting.
It's about poisons.
That's some very unique ones as well.
You guys were told it
Interesting.
was a book of powerful poisons before you came on this.
I want to look at the poisons.
That's why they wanted to
I
get it
thought
before the
poison
Zentarum
were
got it.
powerful, but that powerful?
Oh, this is very powerful magic in here as well. Oh, this like this one right here.
Powerful
This
for
is
you?
like much too powerful. This is like an archmage would cast this. It's almost the peak of casting. This one is a little bit easier.
Could
The
you?
4th level spell.
So
The third level spell, yeah.
This is me not knowing absolutely anything about magic and how you wizards do it. Can you like copy it down, even though you can't do it at this stage?
I think I can.
You could try.
But there's a chance it may not be the correct one.
It's also very expensive.
It would be nice to try before we give up the book, though.
It'll be a few days walk back. I'm sure you'll have some time. Okay, dokie. I'm going to the next room.
All right. Looking at the room to the right, you did inspect the door. It's very similar to the door that was the bedchamber. I would say the one thing you would have found unique about the door is it does seem more solid. Slightly.
It's more solid. Okay. Tappy, tappy, tappy,
And yeah,
tap.
most of this room is in darkness, but it's a long, narrow room. It was once a forge. Fires are long cold. However, there is an anvil standing at the far end. Hammers, tongs, other tools hanging from rack on the wall there. Resting on the anvil looks to be a great axe.
Forlorn, you might find this interesting.
He's gonna go in, but I don't know if I can use a great axe yet.
You can. Anyone can use a great axe. Well, anyone.
Well, I mean,
Can't
he's not.
use it,
He's
you can
not.
carry it
He
so
doesn't
that
have
we
the
can
fighting
sell it.
style.
Oh, you can still use it.
Yeah. He's gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
And there's nothing
it's at
else
the
inside?
far end of the room.
Wait, he's gonna go all the way down.
Yeah.
Pick it up, and there's
it's,
no shield or anything.
No. This is a long, straight haft with a metal grip, leather loop kind of at the end of it. There is a double-bladed head, which is nearly symmetrical and slightly angular. Each blade almost kind of resembles a giant arrowhead. And as you pick up the axe, you would feel a sense of curiosity.
Oh my god, no.
Like coming from the axe.
Okay, you just would pick it up and just attach it to his back.
Yeah.
For now.
It's a great axe. Very sharp.
Also, just to make everyone aware, do not be stingy on what we want to take with us. I do know a spell that can hold many things, weight-wise, not space-wise. So feel free to grab lots.
Are these drawers or a shelving system?
Yeah, there would be these shelves. Looks to be mostly kind of like small tools. So this is essentially smith's tools are here, as well as like a grind, like everything a smith could need. And if they were to like masterwork smith tools, essentially, there's a nice forge, there's a grinding stone, several shelves with smaller, different sized hammers and tongs and other things that you use to make forge stuff with. But there's no stuff other than the smith's tools, which would include the anvil.
Yeah, it doesn't include the proficiency.
No. But you can see, even not having the proficiency, how utilizing the tools here and the forge and the anvil, all the things, might make it kind of easier to forge, even if you don't have the proficiency.
We have everything here that we would need to fix up the armor.
He would tap his armor. No, this is new one from the that night that we just dispatched.
Couldn't
Yes, but that
you?
knight was
Did you
like
just
6 foot
disregard
tall,
the other
and you
one?
are like 7 feet tall.
That's true too.
Yeah. You could absolutely, if you spent like an
It's-
hour here, you could adjust it to where it would like fit perfectly.
If you don't mind it not fitting correctly, I won't force you, and we can
No,
pay someone to do it.
we do have all the tools to do it. I can do it, and I can definitely repair my my own weapons.
Would you like to do that?
I mean, yeah, if we
Your
don't, if we have the
weapons
time. To,
would take longer to repair.
me. Okay, then we're just gonna do the armor. Has to adjust the armor.
Yeah.
If you want to go explore everything with the others, I can spend an hour down here and adjust the armor.
Okay. Just give us a shout if you need anything.
Will do. You guys do the same.
Yeah, as they're
Yeah.
kind of doing their own thing, I'd like to explore one of the northern rooms.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 3 doors down here. 2 on your left and 1 on your right.
Yeah, I'll just go for the first one. I'd like to get Mage Hand to open that up.
Okay, yeah.
See if I can peek through.
It opens right up.
And I'm going to come to the side. Well, I guess I can't really do it there, but I'm gonna peek my head, scan the room.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a darkened space. There's a single bed in one corner, chest at its foot, small desk and chair on the northeast of the corner. The air in here does smell a little stale.
It's so dark. Does anything grab my attention right away? You said to the north.
There's a bed with a chest at its foot, a desk with a chair kind of standing on the northern corner. Yeah.
I guess I'd go to the chest right away.
Okay.
Kind of wish they had this to where if your character had dark vision, it wasn't so dark for you.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Dark vision
That's
just
dark
makes it
vision.
where
We
you
can
can
see,
see.
but we
Perfect.
can't see well.
It
Right.
just switches it to black and white.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I'll try the chest.
Yeah. Chest.
At the foot locker,
Chest
I
will
suppose.
open right up. Yeah, it's a small little, literally, probably you can probably put a couple of pairs of shoes and maybe a couple of change of clothes, but it is empty.
Oh, it is empty.
It is empty.
Okay. Well, then, as I'm starting to walk out, I would kind of glance under the bed, see if there's anything hidden, and if not, I'll just make my way out and up to the other room.
Nothing catches your attention under the bed.
Okay. So as I walk out, I'm gonna. I think Arabella's over there. Yeah, I'd give a look to Arabella and be like, I didn't quite see anything, and then I'll move up and give her a chance to go through that room if she wants.
Up to you. It is an empty
guest
old
quarters.
bedroom. Yeah. Very small bedroom too. So not even as nice as the ones upstairs.
And then I'll use my mage hand to try the door to my left.
Yeah. Open up the door to your left reveals a very similar looking room. Kind of like opposite. A single bed filling the corner, chest at a foot, just like that. A desk with a chair standing in the south corner. There is a small candle lit, so this room looks to have seen some use. And in the southwest corner stands a short, kind of bulging, colorfully painted armoire.
Knowing how dark the last room was, I'm going to use thaumaturgy to kind of illuminate the room a little bit, get that candle to...
Sure.
It's not much, but, just a little bit more light, and then I'll go to that armoire. I'll go to that armoire you just spoke of.
Yeah. Armoire. Very colorful.
Oh, is it?
Well, yeah, you can see it in here. It's green.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going to zoom in. Awesome. Yeah, it definitely grabs my attention. I'm going to check that out.
All right. It's an armoire, several... Actually, we just have 2 doors.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of swing. I'm assuming it swings open, you know, like an armoire does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to open it up and check inside.
Absolutely. As you open it up, the armoire... A, your hand is stuck to it. B, the doors have teeth, and as you open up the sides, there's a giant tongue sticking out of the armoire.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be shitting me. The one time I'm like, nah, I'm not going to use mage.
You are stuck to it. And it is...
I love it.
We're going to roll initiative.
No, fucking... You got people watching, right? Give me some fucking penguin points. Come on, I've been good.
Yeah, penguins point only work if people are watching, right?
Yep. Watching live. But yeah, go ahead and roll some initiative.
No way. I can't believe this is phenomenal. This is awesome.
But to roll it even if I'm super far away.
Sure.
All right.
You instinctually know.
Yeah.
Something's
I mean,
happened.
you don't know what's going on, but like, so they will
No,
have
I
to call
don't know
for
what's
you.
going on.
But that will take us to the mimic. As you know, we're gonna go to witch hunt. Valix, you are stuck to this mimic, as it is going to bite you.
Okie doke.
Getting a 24 to hit.
Barely.
You take... Doing math here.
Don't do too much math.
18 points of damage.
Whoa!
I am down.
Jesus fuck.
That would be 5 points of acid and 13 points of piercing as it starts chomping on you. Chomp, chomp,
Jesus
chomp.
Christ. None of my... No. Yeah, I'm just down.
Do you let out a cry for help?
Is there any way that I could use a thaumaturgy to as I'm screaming? No. Okay.
Stop trying to use that when
I'm
it's
gonna
not your
let
turn.
out a. Yeah, I still want to try. Yeah, as loud as I can. No, actually, I don't think that Valix would. Yes, he would. It would be painful, but he's not going to scream out.
Okay.
I don't think that he would.
As Arabella and Aaron, from the room that Valix just went into, you can very clearly hear the sounds of slurping and crunching. And
He didn't cry out. He didn't cry out for help, so he must be okay.
Yep.
No, Alan. No. He's got himself into trouble. Yep. That will do it.
She's got the mom
as you
vibes
see
going
his
on.
like legs sticking out of the armoire's body that's just like half covered in teeth.
Oh, goodness. Well, I'm gonna let out a shout. Just be like, assistance, please. And, because I don't have the fucking strength to try and pull him out.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
And
Shoot it.
thank you for being eaten, because that gives me sneak attack.
It is true. Yeah, it's distracted.
Anything I can do to help.
It is definitely distracted by eating Valix. 18 does hit it. For 10 points of damage. As it sticks into one of its, what you now see as many eyes. Oh, what
Okay,
big
and I'm
eyes
going
you
to-
have, Armoire.
Step back there, so I still have line of sight, but I'm
Yeah.
not blocking the doorway.
All right.
End of turn.
That will take us to Aaron.
I'll poke my head in there. Oh, yes. And I will pull out a hand crossbow that I picked up from one of the dead people last week. I'm going to try and mimic what Arabella just did. Except I'm going to add a little bit of radiant light to it with a true strike.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah,
17.
17 hits. Where was the hand crossbow from?
This
That's right.
room right
that
to the
guy.
north of us.
Yeah, there was a hand crossbow. There's a hand crossbow and a heavy crossbow.
And then a big one.
Yeah, for 7 points of radiant
7 points
damage.
of radiant.
Yeah.
And then I will reload it and move away.
Okay. Felix, if you will, roll me a death save, please.
Let me go to Whisper. You want it in Whisper, I'm assuming, right?
Ideally, yes. It's not forced, but it's encouraged.
I'm not seeing it here, bud. Where do I switch to Whisper? I don't remember.
At the very top of your sheet, you will see public
Oh,
or whisper.
yep, and Whisper. Okay, let me roll.
All right.
Oh.
That will take us to Dacron Ink Point. Dacron, you are so far away, hearing cries for help as you were just starting to get situated on your brand new bed.
It hadn't been that long.
Yeah, you just literally just like kind of were about to sit down.
So I was about to start reading that book, but we didn't have time. Well, he's not exactly help.
Yeah.
I'll start walking that direction, but like,
Yep. I know.
yeah, he is on the way, I suppose. I don't know.
Okay.
What now?
Oh, this group is so unhurried.
Well, to be fair, I mean,
Oh no, like
you know,
that wasn't a commentary on it. It's just funny.
as the mimic will try to bite Velix.
And 6. Yeah.
Getting a 13 to hit Velix.
No, sir.
All right. Even with its advantage in this form, you are definitely still stuck to it, as it's having trouble chewing you.
It's my horns.
That'll take us to Ralorn, as you are
I would have
a
heard.
lucky boy for now.
Yeah, I would have heard.
Yeah. As you're getting your
Okay, in
straps
that case, we're
adjusted.
gonna-
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna dash, action dash. So turn. That's 30 feet all the way out of this, and another 30 feet is gonna be just in front of Dacron, and that's gonna be action and
all
movement.
right. As the wolf is just chilling there, it would seem. The wolf spirit. Its ears are perking up. That'll take us to Arabella.
I'ma shoot it again.
All right, shoot it again.
No, I'm not.
That's a miss.
You're getting in the way, Velix.
As you shoot Felix's boot. He's unconscious. He can't say
Yeah, my
anything.
leg is sticking out.
Anything else for Arabella,
End
though?
of turn. No.
All right. I will remind Arabella for next time. If you would like, you can take aim. Using your bonus action.
Oh, I thought that was
Sacrificing your movement.
I thought that was a
for
third
advantage.
level thing, but no.
Oh, wait. It might be. I might be wrong. I might be lying to you.
Yeah, I believe it is a third level thing.
Well,
Steady
that's
aim,
something you are
so
thinking
it's a
about
third level
for
thing.
the future. Aaron, you're up. Sorry to get false hope.
Go to the doorway, and I will shoot.
Yeah.
7 to hit.
Oh, same thing. As you hear the sound of the mimic gagging and choking on Velix in this moment, as it's having a hard time chewing. And it's very distracting for
What does
both.
that sound like?
Yes, he is quite a mouthful.
Yep.
And that'll be it.
Velix. Same thing.
All right, here you go.
Dacron. You're up.
So, do we still have this bestial spirit? Is it just hanging out?
It lasts for an hour. You guys haven't. It's just hanging out. If Aaron wanted it to move, he could make it move.
I forgot about him.
I'm just walking past him, so
Yeah.
that's why I thought about it.
That seems, pretty good for Aaron. Like, well, this is why he doesn't have a pet. Because he would forget about it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because it's just sitting there wagging its tail.
It's so cute.
What's going on?
He's getting
The
eaten.
Amwa is eating them. Having a hard time, to be honest.
I mean, I can't. The armoire is eat. Now this I must see, but I can't. So
Like,
see it
armor.
in a few seconds.
Can't wait. That will take us to the Mimic. Mimic once again tries its best to chomp down on Valix. Getting a 16 to hit Valix.
Yeah, that hits.
You still got mage armor if that counts.
That's why it's 15 instead of.
Yeah, that's why it's 15.
But with 16 hitting
No way.
Valix.
No way.
He's dead.
No
As
way.
you are being consumed by this mimic, you might get a quick glance out towards Arabella. Do you have any last words or last actions? If you could do any one thing in this moment, Valix, what would you do?
I would channel all of the rage and hate from the things that we have discussed. And if I know that this is my last moment, as I'm being consumed, I'm going to self-immolate. I would conjure whatever I have inside of me to cast whatever to become as explosive as possible. And
I would
if
say
I'm going down
within your repertoire.
Then yeah, I would. My innate sorcery, I would cast that again because
I'm going to tell you right now. Don't worry about that. What one thing do you want to do out of your abilities that you can do? One thing. One action to do.
Okay. I think I know what I would do. I was thinking about casting a firebolt because it is the strongest spell that I have. But knowing that I've only had help from 2 people, I would try to put it to sleep so everybody could either get to safety or group up.
Okay. I will give you the option, Valix. Would you like to roll for the mimic, or would you like me to?
Actually, I would like to roll because my rolls are relatively shitty, and at the same time, this is gonna be his last roll.
All right.
I suppose.
It will be a disadvantage roll. So it will be 2d20, and it has +1 to its wisdom save. So as you focus all this magic, as this green energy exudes out of Valix, And you would hear a loud "Oh," as he is consumed by it, but this green energy bursts out of where he was just swallowed whole. As you see the eyes on this mimic, and even its tongue just falls loosely. Its eyes seem to kind of start blinking slowly as the armoire itself starts to rock back and forth as if it's very sleepy. As Felix is gone. Arabella, you are the only one to see it. Mimics are dangerous. That will take us to Ralorn. This moment of,
We're gonna.
well, uncertainty.
We're gonna once again action dash to get closer because I'm too far away. So 30 is right there. And then another 30 is right in front of the door and inside right there.
Right in
And
Arabella's
that'll be
way.
it.
All right. As you charge in through the door, you might see a little bit of blood hanging from this mimic, this armoire's sideways mouth. And maybe Valix's shoe stuck on one of its teeth. That'll take us to Arabella. Its eyes are blinking. It looks like it is woozy. It is currently incapacitated. And you saw this happen. Valix cast this previously. Put some people to sleep. There is a chance the mimic could go to sleep. There's a chance it could wake up. Do with that what you will.
Okay. Ralorn, step out of the room, please. He's gone. But it looks like he managed to cast one spell, a last spell. She doesn't shoot, but she will hold
Okay.
her hand crossbow up, loaded and ready in case
Okay.
it doesn't fall asleep.
Okay. Readying it
If
for...
it manages
Yeah. Starts to move
to-
and rustle away.
yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
It's like, don't let it touch you.
Taking us to Aaron.
Aaron will hold up the crossbow and do the same thing, aiming at the doorway.
Okay. From your position there?
I don't know. Is this? Oh, I can kind of see if I go over here, right? Kinda.
You might
Yeah,
have a
it's
better
than where I was.
view over here. It would be about the same, actually, probably. Yeah, that's a better view.
Yeah, I'll go here.
Dacron. You see them both holding crossbows up. Arabella tells Ralorn to back up. Don't let it touch you. And he's gone. What does Dacron do?
No, he's just gonna kind of freeze and not do anything, really. He's
Okay.
he's quite shook at the moment.
Just those words. He's gone. Definitely stick with you for the moment. Valix. Roll me 2 more d20. He has +1. Against the DC of 14. Okay. As the armoire's mouth shuts, it lets out a... as bubbles, almost like horrible snot bubbles, start to pulse out of it as it starts to, in a way, snore. The mimic is asleep. Ralorn, what do you do?
Rowan would pick the chair and leave the room and place the chair somehow to lock the door.
Okay.
Prevent the door from being opened.
As we will hop out of combat, as you guys seal the door, put the chair up against the door. Realizing I don't have the right music for this, but realizing Valix is gone. Yeah, I probably do somewhere. But
So does that mean that there's more money to split between the rest of us?
Aaron,
Let's just get out. Let's just get the fuck out of this place. We got the book. We got what we're looking for. Let's not test our luck any longer. I'm gonna go get Boulette, and let's get the hell out of here.
That is probably the smart thing to do. Did we really not find any inks throughout here? What kind of wizard does not have inks?
We did find a
find
lot of ink.
it's just not. We
Yeah,
just not
not-
magic.
Yeah, not the special one though.
Well, Aaron, feel free to go and have a look.
You see what happened to Valex? No, thank you.
No, we're. I didn't even finish adjusting this armor, but I'll tell a smith to do it in town. We're leaving this place before we all die.
Come on, boys.
you don't even want to check the room behind you?
Check the room behind us.
It's worth checking. I mean, it's not.
Aaron will open the door.
Yeah, it's a very simple door. Inside, you would see a very plain privy, smeared with blood, splattered all over the walls, all
It
over
shrinks.
It's
the
a
privy
mimic. Don't
itself.
touch it.
It would seem, perhaps the mimic had already claimed one victim here. That's a horrible way. I just thought about it.
Yeah, that would be a bad way to go.
In your most vulnerable
moments. It's
go-
great. It's
Go,
perfect.
go sit down to have a shit, and the toilet eats you.
Oh
That
god!
mouth is
All
already
right,
open. It's closed.
Yep.
let's go get Boulette and let's get out of here. Let's head back to town.
Is that what you guys are doing?
I agree.
All right. As you head back out, Valexless. You do have the Nathlum. But you also, well, perhaps gained a little bit of knowledge. Perhaps. You definitely gained an enemy. In Powell, the owl. And though there may still be some unexplored tidbits beneath the library. Heading out is easy enough. Back into the woods. I'd say by now it would probably be about mid to late afternoon. Yeah, the afternoon sun peeking through the canopy overhead, just kind of barely hitting the door as you exit. I'll bring us to this map just because it's... Unless there's anything you guys want to do on the way out of.
No.
Well, I guess I'll put you back there. What? As you head back, there are a couple of days ahead of you. Back to going to Shadowdale to meet up with the contact who had this job or gave you the job. A task. Might call it a job for some of you. But Myrna Nor is definitely going to be curious about the happenings. So you guys tell me. Going through the old ancient woods back to Shadowdale. What is something you might discuss when you make camp for the evening? As it might look something like this. What we see here.
There's one thing that everyone saw. I just remind you.
What?
I said there's one thing that everyone saw Raylorn do. Just reminding everyone.
Yep. And I would also say, as you're setting up camp, Raylorn, you do get a sense of protection or like duty from the axe on your back.
Oh, Ralorn, do we have to be wary of you in the full moon?
He shook his head. No.
That was impressive.
I fully control it. I'm not. My ancestors were lycanthropes. Long time ago. I fully controlled my transformation. But let's just say, in some towns, I'm still seen as a abomination. As I do have some beast aspects more than some humans.
As long as you don't bite me, I think we'll be fine.
Oh, even if I did bite you in the form, you wouldn't transform into lycanthrope. So I can't transmit it. So there's no need to worry. And if I do transform, it means I'm really pissed off. So it's in your advantage that anyone near you is not going to hurt you.
Can anybody else turn into a big hairy monster?
I know quite a few.
No, I mean the rest of us. I
I
cannot.
think he means amongst the group. You see Arabella just collect a few things from her bag. And she walks over to Rallon and she just plots herself beside him, makes herself comfortable as she pulls out an older tome and what looks like her own personal journal. And she just sits beside him and she says, I don't care what you are. You protected me. And that's all that matters.
You know, this family is more than just blood.
As you say that, there is a sense of warmth and agreement from the axe.
That's good. The axe, not evil.
He's gonna take the axe off of his back and look at it and look at Aaron. I've been feeling weird stuff from this axe. Think you can take a look at it?
Oh, I can see if there are any magical properties of it, yeah. I'll reach out and take the axe and kind of fall forward from the weight.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a heavy one. Set it on the ground and I'll take my sword out and I'll touch my sword on different points on the axe. I'll hold the pearl and I'll cast Identify.
Yeah.
Ritual.
As you focus on this axe, this is kind of a loosely special axe. Well, it is special. This is Lethkantos' legacy. It is a great axe. It is a +1 great axe. But furthermore, it is a sentient great axe. It is a good great axe. It transmits emotion. It can't talk. Not in the sense that you know it, but it has a personality. And the one thing it seems to stand for most, the reason it was found, or created rather, was to protect the family of its bearer. And, almost as Rallorn said, the axe considers, especially close friends, to be found family, under its protection. This is Lethkantos' legacy.
Relay the information.
You nod, take the axe back. And lay it down on the ground for now, since he's gonna have to remove his armor to sleep.
Yeah.
I'll quietly ask Arabella. So with the Alex being gone, is there like a next of kin that his money goes to, or do we get to split the money between ourselves?
Aaron,
Told.
Mern and Orr agreed to pay each of us separately, not as a group, separately. That would indicate that if said person does not return or does not complete the task, the money is not given. It's all in the contract.
It's a shame.
Oh, it's just 150 gold. You'll be fine.
He was worth more than that. But he was a good man. Troubled, but good.
What happens when you live like this? Is it unfortunate? Yes, but it is something that you sign up for. It's not like he did not know the risks before he came.
And Arabella, while quiet, she, at least to everyone else, seems rather cold about all this situation.
As you go on through the night, perhaps the next day, maybe moods are a little less tense. There's still, the stinging feeling of someone's not making it back. But on the second day of your journey back, you would, in the near distance, see kind of the outskirts of the town known as Freedale. A place none should really enter unless they have real reason for going. You probably went around it last time, and you probably will go around it this time. But there are things of note to see as you pass it. Perhaps a actually rather tall, yet maybe slightly in disrepair tower. Even the light shimmering of a temple that stands there. But not a place one would like to go. Again, not without reason. Arriving in Shadowdale, maybe the next late afternoon. Going up the trails for mostly farmland in between the massive wooded areas. Shadowdale's a small town. It's maybe a few dozen buildings, plenty of farms, a mill. There's a couple of towers actually that sit near the edge of, near the center of Shadowdale. One of
That
them.
I think that one is the one we wanted to see. The tall one, I think.
As you point to the tall one, the other one looks to be maybe a 3-story stone tower. While the other tower is honestly quite the sight. It is, double check here. I don't like lying. Yeah, the other tower is quite tall. And it definitely shadows any other building in this space. And, as you're kind of going through town, people seem, for the most part, friendly. But, yeah, the tower is... I know I was reading about it earlier. It is more of a fancier tower. That would be by the river. Almost like 2 spirals going around it in a spire. It probably stands about 70 or so feet tall. It would have some metal and stone work. Again, kind of like 2 twisting metallic, almost like DNA strands, kind of how they twist and spiral. But they get, more narrow as you go higher.
As that tower belongs to the famous wizard Elminster. He is favored by Mistra, one of the most powerful wizards ever to live. Would love to see the tower.
Yeah. It looks quite daunting. Excellent architecture.
I never got close to it. Always looked at it from a distance.
I hear rumors that it is bigger on the inside than the outside. Don't know if it's true, but I hear.
He is a wizard after all. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, we did just leave a wizard's area, and it wasn't much more than meets the eye.
Yes, but that's a dead wizard. And a dead wizard means he's had to have been able to be killed. And we don't know his relationship with this Mistra god either. Surely one of the favorites of Mistra. Oh, surely there's got to be some perks to it.
I'm sure there's quite the downside.
I wonder what he's up to now. Have I heard anything about what Elminster's up to? Or is it kind of like
Give
he's
me
kind of
a
a legend?
history check. It was a 22. Elminster is not often seen in town as of late. I would say there are conflicting rumors. Some say that he is traveling abroad, dealing with threats. Others say he's traveling abroad for leisure, perhaps meeting with the other chosen of Mystra. But there are other tales that say, no, he's sticking around near Shadowdale, traveling the Dalelands in disguise. No one's really sure. But he hasn't been seen in Shadowdale for a while. You hear tales of, or have heard tales of occasionally in the night. And one of the windows, Nominster's tower, just lights up. Not for long. And as you're thinking about windows, the tall tower by the river, kind of twisted spiral upward, notably has no windows. And the more you look at it, the architecture of it is rather dark. Say like dark stone, and metal on it just kind of doesn't reflect light easily. As an elf, yeah, Dacron and Aaron, you both can give me history checks.
Not good. 9.
Same.
Okay. Huh, that's weird.
9.
It's a weird tower. It definitely looks like it could be a wizard's tower. It's a twisted tower, one would call it. But it seems like a narrow fortress more. But you guys have a task at hand. Not time for sightseeing. You have to turn in a report. Potentially give up the book. Are you guys planning on going to the Old Skull Inn to meet with your current employer?
I may like to try and grab these 2 spells, but I would need some supplies and maybe some time before we turn the book in. I'm sure I can find the supplies here in town.
Potentially, I just need to get my weapons and this armor finished adjusting.
Seems we have time.
Maybe we don't have a time limit.
No?
Yes, but let's make it quick. I'd rather move on than stick around for too long.
Why not? Shadowdale isn't that bad of a place.
It's a calm, quaint,
It's not
small
about
town.
the place, it's just...
I myself am from around here. It's not that bad.
And you see, the way that my banking institution works is it takes a few days for funds to be available. So I was wondering if anybody had some, or we could sell the loot from the tower, so we can maybe get some inks, so I can try and get those spells down.
We definitely
Why
have
do
a
you
lot
not
of things to
carry
sell.
ink?
Well, I'm just starting my journey. I have to accumulate these things.
But surely if you had already had, like, if you've already got a book,
You've already jotted down spells. Surely that means you'd already have had ink to jot said spells down.
Oh, yes, and I use the ink to put the spells down. When you use something, it goes away.
Right. Let us just. We need to sell all this stuff. I mean, the acorn. We still need that thing? I don't think so.
I will say you can't copy it into your spell book, Aaron.
No.
No. I would say there's a chance you could copy
The
one
glyph of warding.
Yeah, the glyph of warding.
It's worth a try.
It will take
Look,
time.
what we could
Yeah,
do.
a third level spell is a little bit easier than an 8th level spell.
Yeah.
I've been working with Myrna for a while. I'm sure that if I can ask her that I don't know how you guys get better, but once you are further along your journey as a wizard, if you could see the book and copy it down, I'm sure she'd let you. Otherwise, if she thought you were of bad character, she would not have hired you.
If I had this in my possession, I probably would not let another person see it, but we have no option right now, I guess.
What's the point of hiding something that's already been seen?
Yeah, true. They've already seen it.
And Myrna knows me. She knows me. She knows that I look at absolutely everything that I've collected for her.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the inn and the book. Then we can get supplies, sell what we got, and get supplies in town. I do need a new shield and repairs.
All right. Yeah, the old school inn, famous meeting spot. There's several rooms to meet at, but there are also rooms to stay, and this is where Miranor is staying. It's a very what you would think of when you think of an inn. It's that's what the old school inn is. And every room has like some colorful name, or like the huntsman's room or some such. But you would easily be able to locate Myrna's room. But yeah, as she opens the door after you knock, she would be a kind of a tan skin, brownish hair. She is a half-elf, tell by the slightly pointed ears, but she is also dressed, well, rather well. Very similar to how, like, if you were to combine Aaron and Dacron's style, but make it more business-oriented. Like, not super colorful, not super few tones. She's somewhere in the middle. Eyes widen as seeing you. There was more of you. I hope everything's all right.
I didn't make it.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh. Come in.
You know how it is.
We probably have much to discuss. I would like to hear everything. Were you successful? She kind of like looks down the hall when she says
Yes.
that.
We were successful. We wouldn't be here if we weren't.
Well, Please. Come in. I've got room for you to sit. You can sit on the bed if you'd like. And tell me everything. What'd you find? What did you see? What did you retrieve?
Well, we found this for starters, and I hold out the Nathlum.
Looks rather plain. I guess it would make sense given its author. I see. She kind of holds her hand out.
Though
Give it to her.
Daze and Tarum found it before we did. We snatched it out of their hands.
I'm sorry to hear that. She briefly, kind of opens
Yeah.
the book just for a moment to, check. And before closing it. And sets it down on a table. Well. I appreciate you.
So there is some powerful magic in there that I'm not able to cast quite yet, but in the future, maybe I could see the book again.
Oh.
It would be
If it's
appreciated.
Not
if we were able
here. I will probably keep it somewhere for safekeeping, but I'd be more than happy to share it with friends, such as yourselves, who have, well, endeavored in such a task. Even lost an ally. I am sorry to hear about that. I would see no harm in just for the spells. Poisons, from what I'm told, are quite powerful.
I have no interest in those things.
I'm glad to hear that. Well, what else did you find? You do dispatch all the Centaurum, and did you encounter Powell?
We
They
did
ran-
encounter that person. But yes, unfortunately, they slipped past us.
I see. I find it sad that Powell has gone down that path. But it's a problem for later, I suppose. So tell me, what was the library like? What was the architecture like? Did you find anything else of interest?
Lots and lots of just stuff. Really. Very big library. But very mundane.
Did you
books.
retrieve any particular volumes that might be of interest?
Well, a few of the others picked up some books, but there was
Yes.
nothing that I could find of interest.
What happened with regret?
She just disappeared. Before the mimic thing happened. She just disappeared. She ran out of juice.
Yeah. Fuck.
She's back in heaven or whatever.
We found a bunch of spell components. Also magic circle.
Oh.
He had some very nice locks. Like there was this one lock that actually appeared to be a wall safe, but instead of actually being a wall safe, it was the lock to a secret room beside it. So that was very interesting.
Well,
And then there was paintings of himself as
She nods
every
along.
fucking wizard has.
That sounds about right. Not every wizard is so vain
no,
or, well, self-thoughtful.
Yes.
The Sage of Shadowdale, for instance. He, honestly, probably the least vain wizard I've ever heard of. I've only had 1 or 2 encounters with him. Well, I guess, the reward, as promised. And if you don't mind, I'll get those to you by morning. I have them somewhere for safekeeping. I don't want to travel around with so much money. There are...
Does not tend to go well.
Exactly. What's worse is I've heard a rumor of, a couple of people have gone missing recently in Shadowdale. I don't know what that's about.
Missing people?
Apparently someone went missing this morning. A couple of folk, actually. I don't recall their
Well, it hasn't
names,
been
but...
24 hours.
Well,
They could have just gone for a walk.
exactly. I
The droid's done.
haven't put too much thought towards it. I was going to speak to Lady Solwood in the morning. Perhaps if you're interested, you could join me. Or perhaps, I could set up an introduction. Don't know if you've met Lady Kara Solwood.
I have not.
Not believe we've had the pleasure.
Oh. She's kindly. The ruler of Shadowdale. And Shadowdale Town, of course. Well, I guess if there's nothing else to report, I really do appreciate it, and I would, of course, be okay with supporting the magical arts of a fellow magician. She kind of looks to Aaron for that one, but... well, if you're interested, take the evening to think on it. I'll pay for rooms. Yes, and... Arabella, thank you. I know I can always trust you.
There's no need to thank me.
She kind of smiles at that, and the true thanks will be in the morning. She kind of gives a nod. Well, I have much to think about. Need to find a safe space for this. It's kind of, with a little less aplomb than the entrance, she seems concerned about having the book, but also what it entails, or what's inside of it. And Powell on the loose. As you guys get drinks and food for the evening at the Old Skull Inn, you can get rooms here. The sun sets on Shadowdale, only to rise the next morning. And that's where we'll pick up next time. At level 3.
Yes.
And with a new face, perhaps. Well, for sure. There will be a new face. But that's where we're ending tonight, folks. So thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you next time. Night, Internet.
Night.
Night.